are against the wall. You got one game left. You might as well try what worked for you already and
Yeah,
go
go
with
back
it.
to that strategy or something similar. But
Oh,
yeah,
look at
that
that
definitely
Quincy
looked good.
crew. They know. They're one step ahead. They know.
Oh no, Quincy Crew ban out the Beastmaster.
Sick. Very
Uh,
sick, man.
by the way, Thunder Predator's first ban was the Enchantress, and now the Wyvern. So Ember Spirit and Beastmaster taken out by Quincy Crew. Meanwhile, Thunder Predator, they take down the Wyvern and the Enchantress. Marana again.
Void Spirit. Okay. Oh, but I just want to mention this is the first game Thunder Predator got second pick. Yeah. In this is the first game. For some reason, Thunder Predator actively chose not to have second pick here, so this is going to be a very different in terms of draft a little bit. Quincy Crew go with the first pick Void Spirit. We have not seen this yet from either teams. We're gonna see most likely or most definitely, I think, a Quinn Void Spirit here. Quincy haven't been doing a whole lot of lane swapping or role switching abilities. Role switching like in this series or throughout this tournament. It's like whatever hero they're picking, like we already kind of know who's gonna play it. Even though, yeah, they have the possibility for it, they just don't do it anyway. Hmm. Yeah, he's really good with it. By the way, Nomad, I would like to say, yeah, good job on saving all those orphans. Someone let me know in chat that you saved a whole bunch of orphans in that burning fire or something. That's insane, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So you're not playing Dota right after the cast, and letting her know that I was just casting, I wasn't playing anything. Yeah. Quincy could go with the Ogre Magi. This is something we haven't also seen in this series quite yet. Ogre Magi, very strong laner. Bloodlust is very good, and you can definitely save, or you can definitely amplify the farm of a carry, and at the same time, really good at laning.
Yeah. I mean, Thunder Priority, I love it when they pick up this hero. I would like them to keep it on Frank this game, I think. But then again, I don't know. It depends on the mid matchup. But Legion Commander versus Void Spirit, it doesn't sound amazing for Legion. What do you think about that
Legion Commander
matchup?
versus Void Spirit? I think it's okay. It's like, you mean the mid like if they're fighting mid, right, for the Legion Commander?
Yeah.
Is what you meant? Yeah. Last time we saw this matchup, the Legion actually destroyed the Void Spirit. Was that Leo style? Or it might have been somebody else. I think it was Leo style who did that too. So I think that's what the idea for Thunder Predator is here. They already know how that works and they're gonna pick it. I think Quinn will do a little bit better, but at the end of the day, it's still a very, very, very difficult lane for the Void Spirit, like you said. I thought at first you meant like Legion versus Void. I didn't hear the first part. I was thinking of something else already, but yeah, now it makes all the sense in the world. It mean, like if they actually battle up against each other on the mid lane. But then like this hero has lost, right, the 2 games that it was picked in Legion Commander, which is kind of
Yeah.
surprising. We thought it would do a little bit better in this grand finals because they had such high success throughout this tournament. But both of these teams actually understand the hero. Maybe Legion was really good against the teams who weren't playing Legion themselves, like
Yeah,
Crazy
maybe,
and
maybe.
BA, right? They didn't play. They
Hmm.
don't play Legion Commander in their games at least. So maybe that's why it was a bit more effective.
Yeah, that could be the key to understanding a hero. Just play with it a bit and understand what makes it good, what the hero wants to achieve, and then cut that off, which is quite often the form of thinking you need to be in to counter specific hero picks. And talking about hero picks, heroes which aren't going to be picked this draft is going to be Necrophos, Marana, and Morphling, which Thunder Predator have all banned out. Meanwhile, Quincy Crew, they're going to get rid of the Gyrocopter, the Queen of Pain, and the Spectre. I see Quincy Crew, they always seem to ban out their own heroes. Like, I haven't seen Thunder Predator play... Have we seen them play Gyro? I don't think they've played Gyro. They certainly
They
haven't been
have.
playing much Queen of Pain.
When they beat BA, they played Jaro in that
Was
game, and
that
they
them? Was
went.
that them? Was that the
Yeah,
Iocopter
yeah.
game?
No, not Iocopter. Just
Okay, just raw
gyrocopter.
gyrocopter.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. And they were very
Um,
aggressive with it, and they played it extremely well, I think. And Quincy, no, because they themselves also play it. So the reason why they're banning these heroes that they play themselves is because they know the potential of what these heroes are capable of doing. So they just want to make sure the opponent can't have it because that's what they think is going to be the best for them to have here. Jakiro being picked up, they're actually going back to one of their comfort picks. Before this tournament started, I expected a lot of Jakiros from Thunder Predator. They did
yeah.
lose some games with it, so they decided like, okay, maybe let's stay off from that. But now that they've got their backs against the wall, they've decided, okay, let's just go to our bread and butter, which is the Jakiro. Oh boy, Silencer is
Silencer
here.
comes out.
Wait, that means if SVG plays Silencer, that's a offlane Ogre Magi or position 4 Ogre Magi most likely. Now
Could be.
MSS can also
Could
play
be.
Silencer. That's the thing about SVG and MSS. These guys are amazing support players, so they're interchangeable. They can play whatever. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You can pick SVG Dark Willow if you want. He's gonna play an excellent position 5 Dark Willow because most of his career he was playing position 4,
Hmm.
and now he switched to position 5. And MSS is just a talented player who can play like almost all the roles. I know him personally. He was my teammate, and I for a long time I was saying he's like maybe if one of the, or if not the most mechanically skilled player in North America.
The whole of North America. Wow. That
Yeah.
is a that's a hell of a praise, to be honest, with some of the other players in that region. But yeah, I mean, I can see it. I mean, MSS has just been a player he started out really good, and then he started slowly getting better and better, and improving from a very good start. So it's been good to see his journey, and super nice guy as well. Very 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 chill dude, very down to earth, very chill guy. So yeah, definitely always love seeing MSS do well. Unfortunately, he has struggled to come out on top in a lot of sticking his head up in the NA region. He's never really gotten to many lands, to be honest. Why do you think that is?
I think for the early start of his career, he played in a lot of very bad teams. That's one of the thing. And then he just, let's just say he played in a lot of teams, some delinquents, right, who didn't, let's say, take the game very seriously, and he just hasn't found the opportunity. If MSS played in a team, for example, like Puppy or something, right, he would have shined like crazy. Like he's just an absolute beast of a player. But now he made a combo with SVG sort of, and they've created this nice friendship, and they've been playing together for a while, and he's got some people who are very like-minded to him. And check it out, they're probably considered if the best team in North America right now. EG's kind of has moved away, gone to Europe in some ways, but even before that, they were able to beat him, although EG did have two stand-ins.
Yeah, and it feels bad to see the duo of Snaking and MSS broken up eventually as well. But I guess it had to happen one day. But those dudes were very tight when they were on Newbie for that TI adventure. I remember talking to them both, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we just chill in our rooms watching anime all day." And yeah, but moved to different teams now. Their fates were not intertwined as they would have been liked.
I hate that combo. MSS and Snaking. They knocked me out of the TI qualifiers in the finals last year to freaking destroyed us in the lanes. Gosh darn it.
Like that combo, powerful both in and out of the game, but no longer together. Anyway, has some hero picks and a pretty interesting one at that. Thunder Predator have actually gone in for the Lone Druid. Wow. Okay, well, this draft certainly looks like it takes towers. You've got the Jakiro to smash it down with the Liquid Fire, and then you've got the Lone Druid with the Demolish. It's powerful.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to play a lineup where they can try to snowball the lane and then try to take towers. They get the Legion Commander heal, LD, attack speed is like freaking one of the best combos. If the Lone Druid's lineup can actually team fight, right? If they cannot team fight, it's very difficult. But on the side of Quincy with the Sanking pick, they have to this lane is not that good for Sanking. I think fighting into a Lone Druid and a Jakiro, it's very very difficult because you're gonna get a sentry, and the bear's just gonna keep on hitting you. And even if it does lose some of his HP, you can just bring it back, summon a new one. Throughout. Oh, okay. I guess we got another Medusa pick. Interesting. I mean, Quincy are like, yo, we're just gonna fight with the other heroes, and Deuce are just gonna farm. This game, though, I actually like Thunder Predator's draft a lot better than game number 3. Because they have Rubik, they have Jakiro, who can get lanes out, they have enough disables, and then Legion Commander is also a very strong matchup mid lane against the Void Spirit. Now, Thunder Predator have a really tough choice to make here. What hero they're gonna pick that's gonna counter the Medusa? I think Nyx Assassin maybe could work, Mana Bird, and it's good against tanking and Void Spirit. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Nyx's game might be pretty sick.
So you have, the Nyx Assassin off lane though.
That's a bit, a bit awkward. And I just want to mention one thing. People were talking about the webcam. Hey, listen, guys, my webcam is great. I just have bad internet, okay? I'm staying in the Philippines, and the internet here freaking sucks. So, where is connecting to in Europe, and you guys are getting the feed from, that's the
when
problem,
you get back to Canada, we're going to get like 4K high definition. You're going to be able to make out every pore on Theban's face. You're going to regret ever complaining about it. Jesus.
Exactly.
Alrighty, we do have finally a Terrorblade in this best of 5, and that's going to be the final pick for Thunder Predator. So it looks like the Druid's going to be, I don't know. Let's actually have a look at who's picking up. Yeah, Frank Legion Commanders, he's going to be in the off lane. Leo Style Lone Druid's going to be at mid, and MNZ on the Terrorblade is going to be in the safe lane. Wow, this feels very, very greedy for Thunder Predator, is what I would say. First off, I think the Druid and the Terrorblade is. I'm not sure I like these two heroes together. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like you picked the same hero twice.
Yeah, this is weird. Like, they actually went with the TB pick, because TB is actually not that good against Sanking too, especially in the lane. But if this does go to the mid late game, though, I think Thunder Predator are going to be good this game, because they're actually not enough AoE damage on the side of Quincy to deal with the Terrorblade, right? So if the Lone Druid somehow crushes his mid lane, and TB, let's say, has like a 50-50 lane at least, then I think Thunder Predator will be able to get to the late game in this kind of draft. Maybe. And at that point, I think they're going to be okay on Thunder Predator this game. But Lone Druid has to do well, though. Like, he has to actually destroy this Void Spirit mid, or else they're going to be clashing in farm the entire game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the space I'm worried about. Quincy crew, the moment you give them an inch, they take a mile. They're going to be all over the enemy side of the map, and you're not going to feel like you've got farm enough for a Terrorblade, let alone a Terrorblade and a Lone Druid. That's where my worry comes from. However, they do have the Medusa, and their lanes might not go as well as you might hope. As we'll see how this Lone Druid works out in the mid lane. I mean, I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on mid, and I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on the bottom lane as well. But let's get into it. Game number 4 here in Thunder Predator versus Quincy crew in the best of 5 grand finals here at the OGA Dota pit. Who's going to come out on top? Well, we think Thunder Predator are in with a pretty good chance here, but I still don't think this is as close as a draft as we had in game number 2. I think I do still favor Quincy crew a little bit, but I do hope I'm wrong. I think this, Lelis can wreck this game as well on the Sand King.
I think they're doing an amazing job on Thunder Predator. They're making some 5-head plays here. They're actually bringing the Terrorblade to the top lane, so he lanes up against the Medusa, so he can have free farm, instead of letting the Terrorblade lane up against the Sand King. So that's huge.
Yes, that's
I think
gonna be a huge help.
And Legion Commander, she can do well against Dusa, because you got that overwhelming odds. You can run down the Dusa with like an Orb of Venom or something and bully her. But it's a lot more important that Terrorblade does have a good game as well, instead of always having to catch back up. This will put less stress onto the Lone Druid to have to win his lane.
Well, indeed, and I love what Leostyle's done with his bear already, as he actually checks to see if the ward is over here. So he sends his bear around the back of the tower just to see, and that means he's not risking his hero with that as well, which is very nice. And even grabbing the bounty rune as well with his bear for the efficiency plays. But it's all going to be 2 for 2 as we start things off. The Thunder Predator are going to be bringing 3 heroes top to try for the first blood. Meanwhile, Quincy crew, they're going to do the exact same thing in the bottom lane and put in 3 heroes here. But Frank, he's just making himself a little home in the trees. He's doing a bit of deforestation work and trying to get himself nice and
they see Frank now.
Safe and unseen.
They're going to ping him out. They're like, oh shit, guys. The Terrorblade is top. They're going to have 3 heroes top.
Yeah,
the ward spots Frank.
What to do? Well, looks like they're going to stick with it right now, but there is no... I don't think there's any first blood here. Yeah, SVG immediately TPing up to the top lane to back up Yawa as they're trying to put on the pressure.
MSS.
Well, Thunder Predator are actually going to change this. Dang. I don't know. How does the dual versus try situation work here for Thunder Predator?
I think they're okay for the first meta. Then after that, the lane is going to get a lot harder because QC are just going to pull the small camp nonstop. They don't have any sentries on the small camp, so they're going to pull that. Yawar's going to get all the XP on the tower for free, and then Thunder are going to be very XP deprived. MSS will go pull, Ogre will just stop them from pulling the big camp, and that's it. The lane's over. So MNZ has two options right now. He either pops the meta, fights this, or he TP's bottom. Or pops the meta, fights this, then TP's bottom once meta's over.
No, TP bottom straight away. Yep. Frank, they're gonna do the old swapperoonie here. So there's gonna be MNZ versus Lelis after all. Everything restored to normality here. It's the safe lane is in the safe lane, and the off lane is in the off lane. Meanwhile, at mid, Leostar playing up into Quinn here. Currently 5-1 to the 3-2 of Quinn with the creeps under tower. Quinn might be able to grab himself a couple more, but Leostar is doing great on the denies right now, being super annoying. But this is gonna be a factor actually. Rhythm Pulse is gonna be more effective against the Lone Druid because there's 2 units caught in it, right?
I guess so. I mean, it's considered as a hero, right? The Spirit Bear.
Hero unit, yeah. So
we'll see soon. I actually haven't seen this matchup.
No,
I wasn't around for the Lone Druid days where he was super OP, right? Like some months ago.
Yeah, that was a time. There was a time, a scary time as well. And Leostar might be losing his bear here. Oh my god, Quinn actually jumps in and gets his bear. That's 300 gold.
Oh
Pretty much
god.
a kill for Quinn in the middle lane.
And X. I think that's more than a kill at this stage in the game. Jeez, man. He's full level ahead.
That's costly, man. That is costly. You need to protect your bear, Leo style. You got to be a good pet owner if you want to play Lone Druid, and proving that he's not right now. Meanwhile, Matthew getting walked around on top a little bit here as you are in SVG. And SVG is ramming his face into people. He's just face checking fools. Luckily, they do have this press the attack to get rid of the ignite. It's a nice factor. But yeah, so far, so good in our lanes right now. I mean, Leostar really was off to an okay start, but since that kill to his bear, he's kind of just lost confidence in himself. Quinn's just CSing freely, it looks like, into Lone Druid. And we know that Leostar needs to have a good game.
Man.
Are there any supports which can rotate in this game? Maybe a Jakiro gank?
Damn. There's so many denies. He just got like 2 range denies. He's got a bottle, and now he's got a null flying out. Oh, no. This Lone Druid is not feeling good anymore, sir.
He is not. Meanwhile, MNT's actually taking a decent amount of harass from MSS down here in the bottom lane along with Lelis. This is a very annoying lane for the Terrorblade to play into.
Sanking. Dude, Sanking is so hard for TB to deal with because it's all magic damage in this lane. MSS doesn't have any mangoes though to feed to the Sanking. Maybe he wants to bring some out so they can pressure.
Oh,
someone's
nice,
healing some.
nice reflection actually.
Oh, it's Sankings. Okay.
Yeah, he gets a salve and the clarity with 1 reflection, which is very, very value.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he actually skilled that up. I rarely see any carries skill up reflection because they just want that level like 2 or level 3 conjure image and go straight into the jungle right away.
Yeah, head in there. Meanwhile, Frank in the top lane, he's 12-6 to Yawa's 18-5. Not having an amazing time so far as they're feeling the pressure of this Medusa Ogre lane. It's not what I'm used to seeing, but I can see why it would work. Ogre kind of covers the weaknesses of the Medusa and just gives her a kind of frontliner to sit behind and throw right clicks and snakes out.
Illusion.
It doesn't look like the Resonant Pulse is working on the bear and the hero.
Ah, okay.
Just
Good. Because I think that would make the matchup pretty unplayable because it's just too much tankiness for the Void Spirit.
It's looking like it's unplayable right now.
Yeah, true.
Getting
Cliff up in the top
owned.
lane, but SPU's going to TP himself straight away. They don't have any vision or cancels for that anyways, so yeah, just a TP wasted. I mean, at least now if they kill SVG, they will send him on home for a very long time, but I don't think that's going to happen. Actually, they're looking for the turnaround here, but the immediate wake up from Frank put it in the work to help out Matthew. Well, actually, look at SVG in this lane, man. He's such a beefcake. He's just literally sitting on the front lines, casting Ignite on them, being in front. But meanwhile, we actually have First Blood down in the bottom lane as MJZ is going to lose his life, and Terrorblade trying to fight up with the Metamorphosis and with this illusion. Look towards MSS here, trying to do the damage, trying to chase him down. Right click's coming on through, needs 2 more. 1 gets him. All right, well that is something. That is something. And you know what? I think Thunder Predator will be happy with that.
Oh, they get the ward too.
Oh yeah,
that's very nice. And the healing salve from the Jakiro, he's gonna TP down there, give him the power treads, or what is that? No, it's just a glove and the healing salve. Yeah, they're gonna be happy.
Not stopping, using the reflection for the vision there, very nice. And the Dual Breath, doesn't quite catch onto Lelis, so Lelis will back away. He's not. Look at FNZ. I mean, he's not tankiness to go in the tower. He's not stopping. Look at this dude. He's just trying out of the tower, but turn around with a burst strike is enough. Oh, they get the aggro switch up as well. Thunder Predator will survive through this. And Terrorblade will
gonna get mangoed, blast up. All the good stuff coming through. This is, guys. This is how you play support, by the way. Buy mangoes, buy salves, beat a tier carry. So he doesn't have to buy it himself or have to go back to base. So he can actually carry the game. This is how these pros have been playing for a while now.
Just become your carry's bitch. It's as simple as that. Just accept it. It's gonna happen. Uh-oh, Glios are going for the TP out, but there is no remnant on Quinn, so you can't stop it.
So they're actually trying to run at mid lane because they're so snowballed on this Voice Spirit, but the catapult has been deleted already, so it's not going to be a whole lot of pressure coming through. I guess QC, that's a missed opportunity for them, but they're going to go farm the stack though. This camp is always stacked.
It always is, yeah. This is, I mean, almost a bit predictable from Thunder Predator. They're always going to do this, and Quincy could just take advantage. They actually put the ward here to see it. Wow.
Right. It's because every power rune that spawns, the support goes through here, so he stacks the camp and then he goes to the power rune.
Yeah, finding the efficiency plays.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to defend it.
And
you can't just feed it to the enemy team. It doesn't feel good.
That was a big stack too. It was like triple stack. He feels really good about that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly peek at net worth. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, as expected. This is all from farm, by the way, on the White Spirit versus the Terrorblade, who's got like a kill and an assist, and you know Terrorblade, he freaking farms fast.
Yeah, but yeah. His lane wasn't going that smoothly for the first kind of 5 minutes, but recently things have kind of turned around for him. That kill really did make a huge bit of difference to MNZ, so now he's just able to sit in the jungle. Meanwhile, MGZ is going to be jumped on the tower by Lelis. Lelis is going to be able to grab him along with MSS here, so it's going to be another kill going their way. Now 4 stolen intelligence on the Silencer. You know, it's no SVG Silencer walking around the map with 20 intelligence at 9 minutes, but he's close.
It'll do. It'll do.
Yeah.
It'll do. Oh, SVG, he finds the carry. They're doing the stuff. They're doing the Quincy crew stuff where they just run their supports into the jungle. They don't care.
Yep.
It's like,
this
hello.
is what you do versus Terrorblade as well. Just throw spells at him early. Like, what's the worst? The worst thing that's going to happen here is that Thunder Predator are going to either take over the side lanes, which is pretty good for them, or they'll roam into the jungle to get revenge and protect their Terrorblade, which is not so good.
The bear!
The bear again goes down. Quinn, another 300 gold. He is rolling in it right now as SVG runs away on the sidelines. Frank's TP'd in, but for what? He's trying to find himself a target. Maybe he can catch up with SVG here and get himself a cheeky little duel kill. Goes in with a pressy attack, and now the duel as well. Matthew comes over, and I don't think they're bringing this guy down the dive. In fact, I don't know if they're bringing this guy down at all. SVG's on the run. Okay, MJZ comes in.
Look how many
comes in from Frank anyway.
Dude, this is what we're talking about. They make like this random play middle with 3 guys. They back off as soon as they get the TPs. And look who benefits from this. Yawar farmed like 2 waves and a camp. Bottom, Lelis had like nobody contesting him. And the Jakiro had to move from bottom tower to the jungle to try and kill that ogre. All they got was a position 5 ogre mad guy.
Look at MNZ though, rocket up top onto Yawar here. He's just like, hey carry, what's going on? I'm another carry as well. And Frank's joining in the chase. He's got 12 seconds off on that duel though, so I don't think Yawar's going down here. But Frank, happy to go into the tower. There is a rotation in, and this is a big one. Quinn's coming on over here, and he wants to find this kill onto MNZ here. A lot of magic damage going to come out of this Void Spirit, going to penetrate the armor off the Terrorblade. Terrorblade trying to get himself away, but it might not be happening as the Astral Step cuts through him, and MSS will grab that kill onto MNZ.
Dude,
and a tip.
Quinn is so confident that he doesn't have Sunder. He just committed to that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like, this guy's greedy as hell. He's not going to Sunder me.
Denied.
If that's me, I'm like, oh, I don't want to, go on this Terrorblade. What if he just Sunder me and I have no HP? But Quinn's like, hell no. There's no way this guy has it.
Coming on that 10-minute mark, meanwhile, there's going to be a fight over the bounty rune here as Matthew thinks he can come in for it there, but there is a lot of damage coming out of this Void Spirit. Matthew's going to get healed up, but no, not going to survive this one at all. Meanwhile, Leostar joins the fight as well. Damage coming down onto the SVG, but it's actually Frank who's in trouble. Z backs himself away. Meanwhile, MNZ just trying to take chunks out of SVG. Quinn going to be able to finish off Frank here, however, SVG will be the trade, and they're going to look across the more here as the Ice Path connects. They're looking at MSS. Things are out onto him, dodging the Remnant, Leostar. I don't think there's much more to gain from this one, my friend, and he will back himself away.
He's got a Mask of Madness now on the Lone Druid at least.
Yeah.
You know, I never took Leo style for a Lone Druid player. The way that he likes to play, you know, it just doesn't suit him.
Is under attack.
He does like
really
a bit
flashy...
of flashiness, and Lone Druid is anything but a flashy play. No, Lone Druid is very dull. He's like a... I don't know, like a derelict building. Very little flash, very little pizzazz.
Yikes. Free food, big creep obtained for Quinn.
Yes, the twin-headed creep killed off by the Void Spirit in the middle lane. Frank's going to try his hand at defending this middle lane and should be slightly more successful than the Dragon was.
Dude, you know who's been quietly farming away and has been having the time of his life? Lelis, bottom. You know, all this attention around mid and the enemy triangle area for Thunder, and Lelis is just like chilling down here. Slowly taking the tower, slowly taking, you know, killing the creeps off. And you can see, like, this Quincy might be the one of the teams where they don't actually bring the carry to the off lane and try to take the tower like super early and let the offlaner go somewhere else. They just let the offlaner stay down here and farm. And Yawa will just like find farm elsewhere because they don't want to ruin his timings where he maybe like he goes bottom, Yawa, he takes that area, and then Lelis will like go top, eat or something, and his blink is delayed by like 3 minutes. So once he does get the blink though, then now we'll see some action from him.
Yeah, I mean, Yawa's always on one of these guys who can find a lot of efficiency in the jungle. Meanwhile, MNZ's actually in some trouble at the top as Quinn starts to chase him down here. 2 Estral stats being used. Fortunately, the Remnant won't connect here. MNZ is still trying to play up. He does have that stun now as well, so hard hero to bring down as we have ourselves a little pause. Let's have a little look here. How many heroes? TB died.
TB died? What? He's not dead yet?
Yeah, not yet, brother.
Too soon. But is this the first pause
he's alive, Leo?
we've got in
No, we had one at the start of the very first game.
Oh, yeah,
don't worry, I was
did.
looking out for it. We always have our have our customary pauses. Guys, you know, let's get a bit of Twitch chat interaction going here. Firstly, do you think MNZ is going to die in this situation? Press 1 if you think MNZ is going to die. Press 2 if you think MNZ is going to stay alive. What would you be pressing
this
right
is
now,
an easy
Steven?
one. He's going to stay alive, 100%.
Yeah.
They've already given up on him. They're going to turn around. They're going to go for the Jakiro now.
All right.
And
Well,
then
chat.
there's also a Legion Commander coming in.
Press 3 if you think Jakiro is going to die, and press 4 if you think Jakiro is going to survive. And press 5 if you think they're both going to die, and press 6 if you think they're both going to survive. If you press 6, congratulations. Uh-oh, Hero's coming in onto Quincy right now. They're looking to get this turnaround here. Void's going to be the target. Ice Path, it doesn't quite connect into some late cast time so damn quick. But look at Leo Star's bed coming forward with the Mask of Madness and with Bressy attack as well. But the Global Slam's going to come down in response. Look at the damage coming out for them right now with the Epicenter coming on down. Oh no, they're just losing their health. And MNZ will be able to get off that Sunder at the very least onto Lelis, but he doesn't find the kill. And now it gets turned around, assimilated onto him. They're playing on low health, but it doesn't really matter. They will only lose Lelis, and in return, they get 4 huge kills from the side of Quincy.
Holy
what
smokes.
a combination as they rock up with that dream Blink Dagger reveal on Lelis there. I mean, absolutely brilliant timing for that Blink Dagger to come out, and that is the product of leaving your offlane in the bottom lane, letting him take the tower, just picking one of these cores, these one positions which can jungle, and then you can just allow Lelis to make these absolutely huge, monumental changes in the game. Wow.
Dude, that combo this early in the game, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Stun Epicenter, and he's epping right in front of you. You're like, guys, stun him, and then boom, here comes the Global Silence. That was actually so epic. You know, these days we don't get to see combos like that, because one of the two teams like is always snowballing, and they're always avoiding fights.
Yeah.
Oh, SVG.
You know, SVG is going for a bit of
out.
warding, but they're actually going to get one return kill into MJC, and it looks like Matthew's probably heading the same way as well. And SS will die in the backlines to Leo Style at the very least, and now they look over towards Quinn. Oh, nice root coming out from Leo Style there. Do they have the damage to finish the job? They don't seem to. And the Stone Gate is going to help out the Quinn a little bit here now. Burrow strike forward. Oh, the lone druid, he is going to die after all. tried to make a nice little backstab play, but didn't quite work out for him. Meanwhile, MNC, he's like, hey, you know what? This fighting business, it's not for me. I'm a pacifist now. I'm just going to take my anger out on these creeps and keep my head down, and hopefully I'll get some farm from this game. But unfortunately, he is pretty far behind pretty much everybody. The 3 cores on the side of Quincy Crew are being dominant on this net worth chart right now.
It's a big yikes, man. This Terrorblade has a lot he needs to deal with now. And he's going for the S and Y first, but it feels like he needs a Manta, and he needs a BKB, and he needs a Scotty. Oh, there's a lot of items he needs in this game to be able to carry this, and it doesn't seem like his team has been able to provide the space. Like, the TB's farming, but they're dying a lot on Thunder's side for all that space.
But where's the problem coming from this time for Thunder Predator? Because they have the heroes with wave push, which is what we didn't like last time. But yet all their waves are pushed in all the time still.
I think the issue was they over-rotated to this top lane, where they just need to kind of push out all the lanes and just like naturally get the top tower, how QC did. And then the timing was just so bad because the Sankin already got his blink too, right? Like coming in top. They had a good idea to make a dive. It's just they didn't expect the global silence epicenter combo.
Well, 2 minutes later, Frank's going to find his own blink dagger, which is a little bit far behind the Sanking right now, as the Sanking's already looking in towards the Yules, but at least it's something. They have some kind of initiation to jump a target and hold them down. This is going to be a problem for the Void Spirit mostly, I believe, as he's going to be the one trying to play around the front lines, trying to pull off the flashy plays, but he's almost got an axe. Meanwhile, the middle lane, they're looking in towards the Druid right now, but Lilith jumps in with the epicenter once again, finds one, finds two, down goes Matthew as well, chaining them up perfectly. Frank trying to come into this one, but he's TPing into a fight which is already done. Maybe Lilith will fall? Nope. And meanwhile, the twin-headed creep, he's back in the middle lane, and he's going to go down just as he usually does. Poor old Jakiro getting chopped up as Quincy Crew leave no survivors in the middle lane, and they will be taking this tower with force.
Middle tower is under attack.
Well, here comes Yawar. He knows his timings. He knows his Terrorblade can't fight. He's played this hero. He sees there's nobody on the side of Thunder who can kill him. So just leading the charge. This is what I love about Yawar right now. He's so confident in every move that he does. He's played in a lot of teams too, but in this team he has flourished quite a lot. Because they allow him to do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much the key to their game, right? Like, he's allow Yawar to have a free game, just play in his own jungle. You know, who needs to rotate to bottom? Who needs to play that off lane? Just let Lilith do that. This is not a high ground you want to go up. I think the Rubik quickly realized that one.
Yep, they're gonna smoke up. They're gonna try to do something in this game. And that's the thing about Yawar. What's good about him is he will always give back to the team. As soon as he feels a little bit strong, he's already playing very aggressively and trying to shut down the opponent alongside his allies.
Yeah, it's non-stop. It's the ability for everyone else to just go, and Yawar knowing when he needs to turn up. You know, a lot of carry players, they turn up much earlier than Yawar does to fight, but that's okay. Oh my god, MJZ, sorry, he's the one being brought down this time. Meanwhile, Leo Style trying to survive this one, gets off the ultimate just to get killed off. It almost felt like they were waiting for him to use the ultimate before they killed him, which is kind of mean.
That's a long cooldown, man.
Yeah, gotta get that value out of that kill. Someone's asking for the win percentage in chat, which is honestly the first time I've seen anybody ask for that. But just so you guys know, it's 8% chance for poor old Thunder Predator to make the comeback here, according to Gabe. Oh, never mind, make that 6%. Oh, we're back up to 7%. The dream is alive. The 7% dream to stay in this tournament, to try and get yourselves that top Grand Champion position, Thunder Predator. Is it possible? What needs to happen for Thunder Predator to win this one?
Has been killed.
Oh man, a lot. This TV's got to get more items. You need Quincy Crew to start diving some towers. Because if you look at Thunder Predator, they were meant to actually win lanes and battle together in front of QC's towers. But now they're the ones who lost the most important towers in the game, and they're starting to get pickoffs like defensively.
SVG getting jumped in the bottom lane. This actually might be a kill potential. They will be able to bring him down, but Lelis comes in with the epicenter trying to go for a kill of his own here with the global silence, but he's taking damage from the tower. He might just lose his life here. The Yules has got to come out. Is it enough to save him though? No, it's yes it is. Yes it is. As MSS just rips in the side here and chases back the heroes from Thunder Predator. Meanwhile in the back lines, oh no, it's going to be a Leo style dead as Quinn just chops him up. He's got the Tag and Scepter completed, so he's just so much damage coming out of this Void Spirit now. It is very, very hard to play into. And even a beautiful jump like that from Thunder Predator, it still just gets punished by Quincy crew. They're still just able to continually smack down the heroes in this bottom lane.
Oh, that's just another bait by SVG. Les was just chilling behind. Yo, bro, I'm gonna hit this tower. I'm gonna make them come here. Just epi them if they come. And it didn't, like, honestly, they don't even care if they turn around and kill Thunder or not. All they wanted was to bring everybody bottom. And then this will give free farm for Yawar, free farm for Quinn. And if Quinn wants to rotate bottom, if he sees an opportunity, he'll do that. And just keep on building up their goal lead. It's like wherever Quincy want Thunder to go, they're gonna go there. Because SVG is just gonna be there hitting something and forcing them.
Yeah, he's the lull of the carrot, but this time they get themselves a much bigger target, jumping onto Quinn this time, and that is not someone you can afford to bait like that. He's going to go down, and Lelis might be heading the same way as well. Thunder Predator, they're on the hunt. They might have just found themselves a nice big fish as they take down Sand King. He's going to get his onions chopped in the bottom lane as down goes Lelis. A beautiful fight from the side of Thunder Predator. They make the exact same play, yet somehow this time it goes much, much better.
Middle tower is under attack.
They didn't expect that to happen. They had a ward there, and they didn't think Thunder would go bottom after losing the first time around. But you know, Thunder, they're stubborn, man. They still want to be in this game. They're gonna do, even if it didn't work the first time, try again.
Yeah, it's a great read. Just make the exact same play again. Nobody expects it.
Can they take this mid tower in time?
Very, very
it's
safe.
too high health.
They've got a DD on Terrorblade.
Nah, they're alive, so Sand King and the Void Spirit. They will defend this. You know how they defend the mid tower.
True. Taking Quincy Crew's mid tower is no easy thing.
Oh, smoke up now. Quincy's done. They're mad. They're like, all right, that ain't happening again. We can't let them. You can't let the pressure off here.
Yeah, DOTA always awards the aggressor, and right now Terrorblade, he's going to be the one in trouble right now as the Remnant comes down. Global Silence just being used to make sure this kill happens their way. Another look for more. Yawara is chasing, whereas the Sand King unfortunately gets his blink cancelled, I think, by the Spirit Bear? I'm not too sure. Spirit Bear, though, he's in a lot of trouble right now as Yours comes down, and it's going to be the stun in from Lelis there. He actually grabs two with that one. The Bear is going to get himself away, but unfortunately the Legion Commander will not. Frank is going to die down here. Meanwhile, MJT, he's on the run. They'll try and chase him and come sort of grapple up onto the high ground here. Yawar, he doesn't care about tier 3s, he doesn't care about anything right now. This is one fat Medusa. She's on slap as a nice stun comes in from Lelis.
They're at the tier 4s, dude.
Oh dear, they are not stopping. Quincy Crew is so mad about what happened at bottom. They're just like, hey, let's show them aggression. Bro. You want to see aggression? We'll show you aggression.
Yeah, they even got out alive with all 5 heroes. You know, you saw MSS tanking for his bro SVG there. Like, I got you. I'll tank this. Oh my goodness, Quincy are
brothers
just
stay together.
Just styling, man. And you saw how much hate they had for that TV. They know that's their win condition. They even blew the epicenter on like a 200 HP Terrorblade. I think he died before the epicenter even came out.
Yeah, he kind of did. It was too much.
Lelis?
It was just
Getting
completely obliteration.
We weren't finished.
He's dead.
See?
I'm surprised
nice
he actually died. I'm actually very surprised he died there. To just a duo. You gonna go for the Roshan? Oh, big plays, big plays.
Oh, okay.
Sneaky.
Thunder Predator, you know, I love this mentality from them. I absolutely love this mentality from them. They are not backing down from this game at all, whatsoever. They want to fight for every little last shred. They want to earn this title if they can get it. Quinn's coming in, though. He might be thinking about a steal right now. They've got the vision with that little remnant boy. Buyback comes out from Sand King as well, but it's too late. Roshan is down. They have the Aegis on MNC, but Quinn's going to come in and take down Matthew all the same, but now they look to be able to take down the Void Spirit. Now comes a stone gaze from Yawar around the backlines, forcing Thunder Predator to turn their backs look away. She tries to turn around with the reflection, gets it off.
big
MNZ with the Sunder, he was in trouble. Global Science comes out trying to keep them alive here, trying to keep them back and stop them casting their spells, but
Radiant's
MNZ
top
is just
tower is
not
under
stopping.
attack.
He is looking for targets, struggling to find them. NSS going to turn it around onto Matthew right now. Matthew's taking the damage, the Rubik might fall, but the damage coming out of this Terrorblade cannot be ignored, but Quinn will jump on top of him, try and take him down. Can they get his first life taken away? Meanwhile, MJZ, he's going to get dropped. Lelis in the backline trying to control the rest of the heroes. MNZ is trying to get himself up onto that high ground and run himself away. He's going for the TP out here. Quinn is not going to predict it, and he is going to get himself out with that Aegis. Meanwhile, Lelis, he's kind of playing around with Matthew right now, but Matthew, I think the time might be up, buddy. Although Frank is waiting. He's going to maybe get a duel onto SVG, but if he goes for it, he'll probably give his life. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Frank will go for it anyway, and actually, they don't have the resources to bait themselves into a fight there, because that would be pretty bad with Leostal and MNZ still on the map. So great play from Thunder Predator. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I mean, that's what you got to do if you want to come back into this series. You know, this kill into a Roche fight, amazing.
Yeah, and Terrorblade also got a nice BKB Sunder off onto the Medusa, so they had to run away from the fight when she casted the Stone Gaze as well, and they were able to chase QC a little bit, but unfortunately not enough disables on the side of Thunder to hold anybody down. But very well played by Thunder to make a decision to go for that Roshan after the pick off onto the Sand King, because they're really trying to keep themselves in this game, and that was the perfect move to do so. Because if QC got a Aegis there and then they buy like a Rapier on the Medusa, things are not gonna look good for Thunder's buildings.
Not at all. No, they will start to crumble, and they will start to crumble fast. But I almost want the TV to go for a Rapier. You know, Thunder Predator, if you're gonna go out with a bang. Let's make a big noise about it, but at the same time, they don't want to put their fate of their game in such shaky hands. Quinn, he's going to come down the low ground right now, but the silence actually comes out from him. He manages to get off the Resonant Pulse, which sizes up Frank and stops him being able to get off that duel. Now he is dead, and Thunder Predator need to run themselves away, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. They're going to get themselves up to this high ground. Matthew, meanwhile, he is caught out here. Stun comes down. They can't really save him, and then MJZ is going to try and throw in the Vice Path to help out a little bit, but it's not going to do much, and now he's actually going to give his life for this as well. Oh man, this is a little bit sad as Lars comes through, cuts through onto one. It could have been worse. At least their TB and their Lone Druid are alive.
Yep. They can go split push with the TB bottom, buy a little bit more time, maybe get to that Scotty. That Scotty could be a very big item.
Top, to be fair.
Oh yeah, he does have one illusion there. I mean, this is he's making it really hard for QC to try and push these tier 2 towers top and mid right now. The Aegis has about, it looks like 2 minutes left. So he can technically bait some things out too. He just wants to farm his Ancients actually at the moment. They don't have a whole lot of sentries on the top side of the map for Thunder. I wonder if MNZ knows there's vision on him.
Hard to say. Very hard to say.
They're going to ping him out, I think. And QC, there's a DD bottom. Oh boy. Medusa's going to bottle that up.
Oh no, and they're going for a smoke on the side of Thunder Predator. They want to try and find this fight right now, but this could be a great debate indeed. Let's see if Thunder Predator can avoid the trap which is being set for them right now. Wards being placed by both teams. They see this ward go down and they know exactly what's happening right now, and I'm sure the idea is forming in their heads to try and make a fight around this double damage Medusa. Thunder Predator, they're just being patient. They're waiting to see if anybody shows in this middle lane here. But
yeah, they know they're smoked. That sentry, man, ruining everything for Thunder Predator right here. So you gotta put a sentry first before you ward, so you know if the opponent has a sentry there to see you.
Then they'll see the sentry, right?
No, this ward here gets spotted out.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Anyway, Leostal's Bear's taking a lot of damage on the front lines here, and they are going to put the Global Silence as Quinn now jumps himself in, trying to get on top of these heroes right now. There's very little he can do about Frank right now, as he's going to get run down. Leostal also in trouble from the double damage. Deucer, get yourself away from the DD lady. She takes down Leostal as well. Oh, Thunder Predator. I mean, that fight was never going to go well for them, but as Quinn drops MJZ, there's just a graveyard left in the middle lane now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
My goodness, this Deusa, I don't know how they deal damage to her.
Radiant's middle
Insane.
tower.
No, this butterfly makes it kind of impossible against that 2 right-click cores. MKB is queued up on the TB, but he is a long way from home on that one.
Radiant structures are
And now the Aegis runs out just for good measure.
Yeah, they're just gonna back off this mid. They don't really mind not pushing right now. They can get more items on the Deusa. as well. Wait for that. Wait for the one on the courier to come out.
Yeah, and I mean it's a steroid inducer as well with the Bloodlust. It does such a nice job for buffing up Medusa.
Yep, that's exactly why she's so farmed. SVG has been really focused on giving her Bloodlust as much as he can. I mean, also the Voice Spirit too, right? Him being Bloodlusted is kind of scary, especially after the snowballing lane stage that he had in this game.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't mind an extra bit of attack speed to help out.
Yeah, it's mostly the movement speed, so he can like maneuver around the fights and get to the back line easily. Especially with his Aghanims, it's so annoying for Rubik and Jakiro. They just get hit twice by the Resonant Pulse, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll just die now.
Guess I'm dead.
Did you see Leo Style? He's just 1 and 7. I can't help but feel so bad for Leo Style this game, that he's playing Lone Druid. You know,
is he
I don't
really
think
playing Lone Druid?
imagined.
I mean, he's kind of just a manners bear walking around the side of the fights.
I always expected Leo Style to be playing something like, let's say, Death Prophet, Ember Spirit, Voice Spirit himself. These kind of action-y heroes.
Sure. Yeah.
Matthew, yikes.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to do there. No, I was just trying to push a wave. He was just trying to cut a wave or something, giving his life for that. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. I mean, they do have the MKB on TB, you know, they've got the damage which can maybe take down the Medusa if they can lock her down and get on top of her. Unfortunately, there's so much control on this team. They've got a Global Silence, they've got the Blink Burrow Strike available on the Sand King. They really can't engage in these fights currently.
Yeah, they gotta chew through that mana first to be able to kill the Dusa as well. I imagine Quincy at this point are just gonna play like this constantly between these two jungles, and then once Roshan's up, they're just gonna take the Aegis to secure the game. For Thunder Predator, the best move for them is to actually smoke up like this, maybe try to get some vision up and get one pick off. It looks like that's what they want to do, but they're just walking out at the moment. They might not have any smokes. They did use a few smokes like a couple of minutes ago. They are gonna D-ward though. They see that Quincy was bottom. But Quincy are chasing, man. They know. They're like, alright, you wanna D-ward us? Hell no. Oh no, the bear.
Oh no, the bear's in trouble. Lone Druid as well himself is going to get walked down, and that is going to be 2 heroes dead for 45 seconds as the Global Silence comes out as well. Medusa getting into the middle of this fight, making sure they can take down Legion Commander. She's going to get cut off and killed off as well as Thunder Predator make his way back. Meanwhile, Quinn being chased by MJZ here. He tries to go for the plays, but unfortunately it doesn't work out for them. Meanwhile, MND, he just ditched in this fight immediately. I mean, he knows when these fights are done for.
Yeah. He's got to get these lanes out, man. They need way more items.
Yeah.
They need way more items.
Radiant's top
I mean,
tower
MSC is trying his best, man, to keep himself at a good net worth in this game. Yawar is like, nope, I don't care about the mid wave. I got a wave right here. Head on in.
Got creeps, will hit tower. I think they might have to give up on these barracks, unfortunately. As he gets himself away. Meanwhile, Lone Druid. Oh, that's good. Lone Druid's actually got himself a quickening charm, so that every time his bear dies, he's going to spawn a new one a bit quicker. Genius.
So ult is also a very long cooldown. It's quite nice for Lone Druid.
Lift up. They might have SVG here. I mean, I feel like this is actually a fight you want to take on the side of Thunder Predator, because you do have the Metamorphosis, and there is no Global Silence. It is pretty much the only opportunity you're going to get, I feel, in the next in this game to have a go.
It's really hard to commit to it because of the Sanking, you know, sitting in the fog, ready to epicenter. You don't see him. So Thunder can actually cancel that, and they're gonna smoke up here. Whoa, they're gonna base rush this. It looks like. Oh, MGC just got exposed.
Yeah, revealed. SVG spots it immediately and knows that feeling all too well when someone suddenly pops out of invisibility. When you get,
I mean, SVG's placement, like his positioning, is great this game, right? He's just breaking the smokes up on this. He knows he's tanky. He knows his Sanking will cover him.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Yeah, he's
get two couriers at least.
Oh, Quinn's courier's dead with a BKB in it. That's pretty big news. Frank's like, do what you must. I've already taken down your courier. I will die for this any day of the week, as he runs himself away and his team are nowhere to be seen. They have accepted his loss and they will move on.
That's big. That's big. Quinn's BKB there. If they can take a fight in the next 3 minutes, maybe. they can actually win, or at least kill off a
Yeah,
few heroes.
Global Science is back in as well, though, so that's kind of
Okay,
a
maybe
problem.
with 2 heroes dead and fighting 3 versus 5 with the 24k gold
Radiant's middle
advantage.
tower is
It's
under
not
attack.
easy.
Not quite yet.
It was some possibilities, but
Oh no,
also the
no, there's no
reflection.
possibility,
Radiant
Theben. There's a
structures
0%
are
chance of them
fortified.
winning this game. The Dota plus 1
According-
probability says there is nothing
Damn.
left in the tank for Thunder
Radiant's
Predator.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. I'm just
Those-
trying to
those
look
aren't
for
SA
the
odds,
silver
man. Those
lining,
aren't SA
man.
odds.
I'm trying to look for a game 4
Radiant's
here,
middle
but
barracks are under attack.
it ain't looking likely.
Radiant's middle barracks
It's not.
has fallen.
It's not.
MNZ still believes though. MNZ still
Oh
believes.
yeah, he's the man.
'cause-
He is the man with a plan. He's got his Black King bar ready as they jump onto him right now. They forced it out pretty early, but Global Silence is going to come out afterwards as well. I mean, he can't get the Sunder off, but he's also not going to go down. This is a pretty bad Global Silence, and now they're going to go for the duel onto the Juicer. It's a huge play. Can they do it? The Sunder comes out, but
Oh,
that's
the
not
FD.
it. But Yawara is just
Oh,
doing
shit.
way too much. MNZ is deleted from the face of the earth. They've got buybacks on just about everyone, which they can throw down if they want to, but with no Metamorphosis, with no duel, with nothing left in the tank, I
Right.
think, Theben, that this might be a good game.
Yeah.
And Quincy Crew certainly thinks so as they run in for the tier 4s right
GG
now.
Grats.
And GG Grats is called. Leo Style will call it. And the tournament will go
Radiant's
to
middle
Quincy
tower
Crew. They'll be
is
your
under attack.
champions of the OGA Dota Pits, NA and Latin America tournaments. It's been an absolute blast, but Quincy Crew will be your victors in this best of 5. Commiserations, Thunder Predator. They showed such life, and MNZ fighting to the bitter end. I love that Lelis throws in the tip at the end there as well. I mean, that's just really sportsmanly. Just saying, you know what, man, you gave it a bloody good try. It wasn't enough in the end, but MNZ definitely showing that he is here to stay, he is here to play, and he is not going down until you put that final bullet into his chest.
Damn, man, they really tried their best, but QC after losing that game number 2, they really figured out what was the key components for